Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you just repeated what I said then. Hope everybody is well. We're just having a couple of technical issues, but hey ho, that's life, I suppose. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? If you can hear us, give us a little shout. Make sure the sound of the audio is fine. Anybody on Facebook, let us know, because it's been giving us a few little difficulties this evening.
Yeah, we're having trouble with Facebook. So if you are watching us on Facebook, let us know. If you are watching us on YouTube, let us know. And a big hello to every one of you. So please do drop us some comments so we know that we are actually on and live.
Can hear and see you fine. Fantastic.
Good. Now I'm going to just check.
Okay, so as we normally do when we start our streams, how is everybody doing this evening? And more importantly, what's the weather like where you are? Because my gosh, when we stepped off Arvia yesterday, we noticed Iona yesterday, we definitely noticed the difference. Unbelievably cold. And yeah, wow, what a difference over the last 2 weeks. I think when we left for the cruise, it was quite mild.
It was definitely mild. We didn't even need our coats, really. Walk into the ship, came back, and we were absolutely frozen. Yeah, the reason why Dom keeps thinking we're talking about Arvia is because obviously Arvia has been talked about quite a lot recently. We've been talking to a few of our followers about Arvia, the situation that's happening with their flights and things. We don't know the full details, so we can't help anybody any more than anyone else can, really.
No, so if you haven't heard the news, those poor people are stuck in the Caribbean, or there are a few people from the UK that were supposed to be traveling out as well, and their flights have been cancelled because of this ongoing conflict in Venezuela. So yeah, a bit disappointing. I suppose the people that are in the Caribbean are a little bit warmer and a little bit more toastier than perhaps the people that were looking forward to go into the Caribbean yesterday, and unfortunately delayed.
Yes, yeah, very much delayed, isn't it? So, and we could have almost been on that cruise. We nearly went for Arvia, didn't we?
So close to booking Arvia, going over to the Caribbean. I suppose it would have been a good excuse not to go to work tomorrow.
Well, we've got snow here, and here we go. Here, let's talk about the weather. What is the weather like with you? We have got snow here, and quite a bit of it, haven't we?
Yeah, woke up this morning, and we must have at least around about 10 centimeters of snow. It was quite a pretty sight, actually.
Yeah, so tell us, where are you in the world? Where are you in the UK? Or if you are further afield, what is the weather like with you? Especially if you've got lovely sunshine, we'd love to know about it, because it's definitely not lovely here. We've had on and off snow showers all day. So Dom might not be going to work tomorrow.
Snow day.
You can't wish that, Dom. There might be someone from the school watching, and you'll be in trouble.
Snow day. We won't be wishing the same thing. So let's go through and say a few little hellos. Gil and Sandra, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yes, we did. We had a great time, actually. There were a few little hiccups, as there inevitably is on a cruise that's sailing over capacity. Well, sailing 6,000 plus, I think, on Arvia. Full. Some cabins had like 4 people, 5 people in.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Lots of people there, lots of families on board. On Christmas Day, every venue was pretty much full for Christmas dinner. We'll talk about more about our Christmas dinner later on.
But hope you both had a fantastic Christmas and New Year as well. Oh yeah, of course. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
First live stream of the year.
And because me and Dom were on the drinks package, so if you've got any drinks package questions, do drop them in the comments, because we can answer them, because we were on the drinks package for the whole of this 2-week cruise.
It's all going.
And we also had a drink in the bar in the hotel the night before. So today I've got a lovely cup of tea.
And yesterday, no alcoholic beverages passed my lips yesterday. And I'm going to have a little bit of time off, I think, because we did overindulge over the festive period.
Yeah, and you've got... you did have a can of Coke, it's not here now.
I did have, but I was doing the little technical difficulties, and I've left it over there. I might get it in a bit. So happy New Year all. Hope you all had a fantastic New Year.
Thank you.
The Law Greens, hope you both had a great Christmas and New Year. Love following your recent Iona cruise via Instagram. Thank you both.
Now, the Law Greens are famous now on YouTube because they are the kings of the hype button, apparently. Yeah, they've been hyped. They were #1 hypers. So well done, guys.
You've done really well. We appreciate all the hard work and effort you do, because you do make us chuckle. Chew and Mark, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Can see and hear us fine, thank goodness, because we've been prattling on for about 10 minutes now, and that'd be quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hi from Bethan and Annie, age 14, and Lizzie, age 10. Well, hello to all of you, and thank you for coming. Thank you, Ken and Lindsay. Happy New Year. Hope you're both really well.
Yes.
We've got a little duck we've got to pass on to you next time we see you.
And that's a different story. They don't even know about that.
No, they don't know it yet. It's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time we see you, we've decided we're going to pass on a very special duck that we got given on Iona to yourselves, and it's for a very worthy cause.
Yes. Also, have you done your pantomime yet? Because I know that Ken and Lindsay are normally in a panto around this time of year. So let us know, and let us know if you want to give it away. Anything about your panto. I won't reveal any details in case you don't want anybody turning up. But you don't want to turn it up.
William, hi guys, love to meet you on board, and we were the people who wish you Merry Christmas from our sweet balcony above the sunset bar. Oh, it was lovely to meet you both.
They have a lovely balcony cabin.
Suite.
A suite
on
cabin.
deck 9.
Yeah. No, we were told that cabin would win an award on the ship. I don't know if you guys want to reveal it in the comments. We won't reveal it.
Don't give any secrets away.
Yeah.
It was lovely to meet you, and hopefully you did manage to enjoy your cruise.
Lovely.
The Jules J.
The Jules J.
All good here watching on YouTube. Fantastic. Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you very much.
Sarah, not happy about the weather after the day we had in Gran Canaria. I know, it was just absolutely glorious. Those last few days on the cruise in Madeira, Gran Canaria, just outstanding. And unfortunately...
Well, the rest of the Canaries were warmish.
They were warm, but just not
sunny.
Not pure sunshine.
No. Even Lisbon wasn't too bad in the day. We did have shorts on.
We did, but we had a hoodie on because it was a bit breezy.
Yeah.
But no, Lisbon, it was comfortable.
But
it did rain.
I was going to say, absolutely, we were hiding from the rain on a couple of occasions. Good excuse for me and Dom to pop into a cafe, grab ourselves a coffee, and eat a few pastel donatas.
Yeah, they were lovely.
So any excuse, and the rain was a good one for us.
It was. Richard, Happy New Year, guys. It's dry and cold here in Leeds. Oh, well, that's good news. Happy New Year to you too, Richard. Hope you had a good festive period.
It's January now, so it's going to be a bit cold, but a good job that it's dry.
Yeah, because we have got a fair bit of snow.
We've got lushy snow.
Considering we're not far from the coast, it's quite surprising, really. But
if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube, please remember just to give us a thumbs up. And if you've got any cruise questions, please pop them in the comments box below. I must remember to say that because me and Dom always forget, and then we say it normally in the last 2 minutes of the live stream.
And it's always a bit of a rush and a bit of a kerfuffle, shall we say.
Yeah.
So now I've lost my place.
You were way there.
No, I went. I was all the way up here.
Oh.
Happy about the weather. Good evening, guys. Happy New Year. It's cold here. There we go. Got it. Good evening, fellas. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Year.
Nick,
Happy New Year to you too. I'm scrolling. David, lovely to have met you on Iona the past 2 weeks. What are your thoughts on your next cruise? And have you sailed on MSC Virtuosa? Yeah, it was lovely to meet you both.
Yes.
We met you. Was it on our first night in Anderson's at the bar? Or was it? And then we just.
Well, I know we kept bumping into them all around the ship. It's so strange that some people, when me and Dom were disembarking yesterday, it was so strange because we looked at some of the people in the queue and thought, we haven't seen these people all week. But then other people would see every single day, sometimes 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
It's just quite strange, wasn't it?
It was really strange because you're just looking and you ask yourself, were these people even on our cruise? Were we on their cruise? Because I suppose Iona is such a big ship. You can see people on the first day and you won't see them at all throughout your entire cruise. And then others you just bump into randomly.
All the time.
Yeah, they got the same sort of schedule as us.
So our next cruise, we do have an next cruise booked. We have, it'll be revealed to our Patreons this week. And then on our next YouTube live in February, is it February, our next YouTube live? Then we will reveal that to everybody else.
Have you sailed on MSC Virtuosa? Yes, we have, but not for a little while. And when we were on board, there was only 1,000 passengers. Now, considering the size of the ship and the capacity is over 5,
Yeah,
it was we pretty much felt as if we had the ship to ourselves.
Mhm.
Beautiful ship. We have sailed with MSC
Yeah.
a couple of times, and their ships are beautiful.
really nice, really nice. The staircases are, well, it's the highlight of the ship, really. Those Swarovski, if I've said it correct, staircases. The Galleria with a screen that runs all the way down, beautiful. So yeah, their ships are very good looking. They are beautiful ships. They do pack them in now. So if you think Iona's quite busy, MSC is just as busy, if not worse. There is normally a queue to be had at the bar.
Yeah,
in an MSC cruise.
That's our only little gripe with MSC is we kind of, I suppose, we got used to table service, haven't we?
Yeah, we definitely we have. Well, they weren't very happy with us standing at the bar on P&O,
No,
really,
they
were
weren't.
they? They were very much please
Go
sit
sit
down,
down.
please sit down, because it does disrupt their flow. But when you're waiting a while, you just want to drink. Yes, we've done a few MSC cruises. MSC Virtuosa, beautiful, but it can get busy.
Yes. Food was always okay though. Their charcoal pizza, amazing.
We didn't mind their food at all.
I do like their charcoal pizza. Daz, hi Tom and Dom. Hi Daz, hope you're well.
Lovely to see you.
Sisters on the Seas is joining us. It's a bit sunny and cold and icy here.
Oh, well, Lizzie, that doesn't sound like a snow day for you.
No, it does not.
No.
Just me then.
So I'm sure Laura can work from home either way, so she's not bothered. But poor Lizzie.
Bethan, Woking in Surrey, a little bit frosty. Oh, that's good to hear. So it's just literally it's like the top of Scotland, and it's just nipping down on the west coast of Wales. We're getting it.
Yeah, I think it's called a Pembrokeshire Dangler. We have spoken about that Pembrokeshire Dangler previously on our live. Google it. I shan't explain it any further.
Hi, welcome to Tom and Dom Weather. How are you?
Well, I use technical terms like danglers.
Nick, I'm going on my first fjords cruise in May on Queen Mary 2. Any advice for Norway or QM2? Oh, I love QM2.
Hopefully the weather will be good for you. We'll play ball. May can be a bit hit and miss, so pack for either option, really. You could have a lovely warm day. You could have a day where you absolutely get soaked. We did a fjords cruise, and that was true all in one day. One day we arrived in port. It was beautiful. By the time we got to the top of the fjord on the excursion, it was absolutely pouring down with rain.
Yeah, and you could not see. That was at the top of the Troll Road. We'd gone all the way to the top. They got this lovely little museum and viewpoint. You could not see a meter in front of your face.
Yeah.
We were so wet. It's literally soaked through. But it is sort of an ongoing joke in Norway that the weather, you can have all 4 seasons within 10 minutes.
Now, Queen Mary 2 has got a fantastic deck space. So we always recommend spend as much time as you can out on deck for Norway, because it is a stunning scenery. That's what you go there for in reality. But Queen Mary 2 has got the aft of the ship is beautiful, tiered aft. Lots of space there to view the fjords. If you can get up there for a sail away sailing, great. And try and do as many excursions as you can, really, because the fjords, although the little villages that you visit in the towns are beautiful, try and get up one of the fjords and get some spectacular views.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're going to Flam,
yeah,
you can either do the railway or you can do the Twizy cars like us.
And we did, yes.
So much fun. Yeah, love Norway. I'd love to go back. Soon.
Sure we will. Yeah, I'm sure.
Soon. The Jules J. Hi, so glad you had a great time. We were gutted we had to cancel.
Oh, what a shame.
I know. So sorry to hear that. It was, there was a couple of little bumps, but overall it was such a cruise. I don't want to rub it in because you had to cancel, but we really enjoyed ourselves. So yeah.
Do you know what? This cruise was probably one of the most friendly cruises. Cruising over Christmas and New Year, everybody was so friendly.
And what I found unbelievable was the amount of repeat bookers. So they book that cruise every single year, and they all sort of get together. They all know each other.
Yeah.
It was just like a little Christmas and New Year community.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting when Iona goes over to
the Caribbean
and Britannia's left.
Yeah, do they stick with Iona for 27 and follow it to the Caribbean, or do they jump ship literally and stick to the same route but on Britannia? We shall wait and see.
Yeah, it was a great little community on there.
Yeah,
really good. Nick, hi, it's nice to meet you both on Iona on the promenade. Oh, thank you. It was lovely to meet you.
Like we just said, so many fantastic people on board that we got to chat to, telling us all about their cruise experiences. We loved it.
I think for us, it was the most social cruise we've ever been on.
Well, for a ship that size.
Yes, because, you know, we were chatting to people like yourself, Nick, all the time.
Yeah,
we'd go for a coffee and somebody would stop and have a little chat with us. We'd sit at a bar, somebody would chat to us. It was brilliant, and it was an unusual experience for us because Iona's the only ship we've ever sailed on twice.
Yeah,
so we've created all this content on social media, on YouTube for the ship, and it was actually quite, I suppose, heartwarming that people actually watched it.
Yeah, because normally we do our experience on a ship and then off we go to something else, isn't it? Try something else.
But it was lovely. It was really, really lovely.
Yeah.
James, hi both. We are hoping for a snow day, but not looking likely. Only a 6 week half term, though. You're absolutely right, James.
Absolutely right.
I'm counting already. That's the problem with school holidays and working in education. You're constantly wishing and counting your life away.
You probably can work out when our next cruise will be, but we won't give away.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
What it is yet.
Ken and Lindsay, sunny all day, but quite chilly. It is cold. Like we said, we could not believe the difference. It was freezing.
Freezing.
Still is.
We needed our hats on and things just to getting in the car. It was that cold.
Cruising Fanatic, Happy New Year, guys. Catching Ambition on Tuesday, off to Amsterdam and Hamburg. Oh,
lovely.
Nice.
We like Ambition just because it's so small. It's a lovely small ship. I presume you're getting it from Tilbury because it's that time of year, isn't it? It hasn't moved yet. So over to Amsterdam. Amsterdam's one of our favourite ports. You're nice and close to the city centre. You can walk straight in. Hamburg we've been to many, many times.
And there's always loads to do and see. We went to that little bar, didn't we? Just off the
Hofbrau Munchen.
Munchen.
We had a
Wurst and some beers. I had a Stein, didn't I?
You had a big Stein, and then you were desperate for the toilet, all the way back to the ship.
So we have a fantastic time, and I'm sure you will, because Ambition is lovely, and the staff just superb. Aki, was the drinks package worth it? We were on the cruise as well, and struggled to get served a drink.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because we were only talking about it a couple of days ago, and even on New Year's Eve, it was pretty speedy.
Well, I suppose it all depends on what bar you were standing at.
Yeah,
or what bar you were at.
I think the only venue we didn't sort of frequent and pop into was Brody's.
Yeah,
because that was always it's one of the most popular venues on the ship. So getting a seat in there is like, gold dust.
Yeah, especially if there's sport on, a quiz on, or another event on, which 9 times out of 10 there is.
Yeah, it's
quite difficult to get in there.
I think the Crow's Nest 1 or 2 times it was quite hard to get a drink, but overall the staff in there were like on it straight away. For us, the drinks package was worth it. I think we had a good deal when we booked the cruise. It was 20% off, and then we waited to upgrade the classic drinks to the deluxe drinks package on Black Friday. So we had our Peninsula discount, plus we had any additional Black Friday.
And we were drinking quite expensive drinks that we would never normally order. So
Chateau Neuf de Pape.
Dom was on the Chateau Neuf de Pape wine with our meals, and when we were in the glass house, you were having that all the time. I was having the Chablis or the Côtes de Provence.
Gin and tonics. We drank so many.
Anderson's have got fantastic gin and tonics, but again, they're quite pricey.
Oh yeah, they're lovely.
And we were having
premium tonics. I don't like cheap tonic. I've got to have premium tonic on now.
And we probably had 2 complimentary coffees from the coffee machines on board. All the rest of the coffees that we drank were premium teas and coffees. So we always went to Ripples, the Vistas.
Yeah, not a fan of buffet coffee.
No, so we always had coffee. So we definitely, I think, had our money's worth.
Yeah, we did. The fact there were so many sea days, And then on the sunny days, we go off exploring. We come back on the ship. We grab a couple of sun loungers and we just
have a couple of cocktails. Yeah,
it was lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, overall we didn't struggle to get a drink.
Outside though, we had to go to the bar every time.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody came to our sun lounger at all the whole cruise.
That's very true. The beachcomber there was a queue, and you had to join the queue in order to order a drink, and then you had to wait at the bar for your drink to be prepared, and then they call your name and you go and get your drink. Yeah. That was the only
issue we had with drinks.
Yeah, was the outside when we were on deck. Terry Walton, it was great to meet you on the cruise, and thank you for taking the duck from us.
Brilliant.
And thank you for giving it. Well, as we said, we're going to pass it on to a worthy couple who will take it away on their travels a little bit later on. Obviously, we've got to do a little post and all of that jazz about it before we hand it over.
Yes, and it was lovely to meet you all and spend a nice bit of time with you. Yeah,
it was lovely. And hopefully you're adjusting to this weather, because
I'm looking forward to seeing your videos.
Yes. So Charlene, Happy New Year. That says hi there, Happy New Year, and new cruises. That's what threw me. New Year, new cruises.
Well,
and to you, and thank you ever so much.
So I don't know if you did see our post on Facebook. Me and Dom have one cruise planned for 2026, and we are open to ideas for the rest of the year. We haven't booked anything. A lot of people asked us, how many cruises have you booked? How far in advance while we're on Iona? And our answer is we don't. We are very much late bookers. We might try and get something in the bag for next Christmas, maybe, because
this year we left it.
Yeah, this year it was difficult.
Yeah, for this Christmas cruise, we did leave it rather late because we didn't book until the end of November.
So if anyone is going on a cruise and they'd like us to join them, let us know.
But happy New Year and new cruises to you. Kevin, Happy New Year, guys. Can't wait for the full video of your Christmas and New Year's cruise. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. It'll be a few months down the line because we've got a few videos to go out first. Our video coming out tomorrow is our Virgin Voyages cruise. So we're going to start a few videos on that first. Then we're doing Ventura. Then we'll have Bio.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Riviera.
Oh, and Riviera.
We've got the yacht cruise. We've got lots of
things.
Back.
Yeah.
But it will be out. The messiest cabin on board. There you go. You said it. We did.
Yes.
So that was the decade suite that we were invited to go and see. Win an award. Mr. Dub Tim, and hi from Dublin. Hi. Well, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
How's life in Dublin?
I was going to do an Irish accent then, but I thought no,
that would be bad choice. A bad choice. Yeah.
Mostly
because you can't do what.
Steve, great meeting you guys, seeing you at the Voco, board and Iona and the Limelight Club, watching Matt Terry and Steve and Christine in crew. Thank you ever so much. It was lovely to meet you both. The weather is starting to look a bit grim up there.
Yeah, we stayed at the Voco the night before our cruise. It was a great option for us because it included parking as well as the hotel stay. And me and Dom actually walked back to the Voco yesterday with our suitcases. No taxis needed. It was pretty flat. Our cases were rather rammed, so it was a little bit of a slow walk, but we did it. So it's a great option because it is definitely walkable. If we had one suitcase and we were doing perhaps a week cruise, it would have been easy. One suitcase each. Let me just clarify that.
Well, it's funny because we're dragging these cases to Voco from Ocean Terminal, and people were just winding their windows down, shouting Tom.
But the queue for the taxis was quite long, and we thought by the time we wait for that taxi, we'll be there.
Yeah. No, it was lovely meeting you all, and we hope you had a fantastic cruise as well.
Yeah, and
if
nobody knows, the Voco is now the new name for the Holiday Inn, which is located right in front of the port area in Southampton. They've done the hotel up beautifully, so it is a great option. Yeah,
they have. Luke, hi Tom and Dom, Happy New Year. Really enjoy watching your vlogs. Thank you ever so much. South Wales here, frosty but no snow yet. Sarah and Luke.
We've got it up here in Midwest Wales. So hopefully, or maybe not hopefully, it depends what you want. It's on the way to you.
Right. Well, yeah, possibly. We'll just keep an eye on the weather. Beth Ann, have you booked a Baltic cruise yet? No, we are still humming and hawing.
Yeah, we do want to do the Baltic cruise.
Do want to do the Baltic cruise.
And one in the summer holidays probably is perfect timing for it, because to go to some of those places, I think you do need quite nice weather. So no, not yet is the answer.
Linda, hi, just joined. No problems. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for joining.
Happy New Year from Blackpool.
Oh, lovely Blackpool. The place where Strictly goes.
I knew that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. Karen, Happy New Year from sunny Brisbane. Love watching you guys. Can't wait to see where you go this year. Oh, well, thank you ever so much.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us. And
we can't wait to see where we go either.
That's true. It's all a mystery.
It's all a mystery.
Ken has said, I'm intrigued by the duck thing. We're doing Beauty and the Beast Town Hall in Bridgewater, 28th to the 31st of January. Tickets are available apart from the matinee, which is just about sold out.
There you go. So if anyone is in the area of Bridgewater and want to go and see Ken and Lindsay, I'm sure they will put on an absolutely spectacular performance. So head down there and go and see them.
And the duck thing, you'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait until we see you again.
We picked it up a lot.
We have. Laura Parsons, thoughts on MSC Preziosa, please? We had a really good cruise on Preziosa.
Good cruise, little bit more older than other MSC ships, but still has a bit of sparkle to it.
It does.
Doesn't have all the bells and whistles like the big LED screen Galleria and things. We liked the food on board.
Yeah, we did.
It was lovely.
It was really good.
Some of the venues, like we said, same with Virtuosa, get busy.
They do.
I can't remember what the name of the aft lounge.
Safari Lounge.
Safari Lounge at the aft,
which is decorated appropriately.
Is decorated. Does get busy of an evening as well.
Yeah, and it is leopard print every day.
Yeah. And for out the two, I felt that Preziosa had a more European feel to it than what Virtuosa did.
Yeah, agreed. Virtuosa is very much aimed at the British market. Preziosa is a little bit more European. You've got a lot more French, Spanish, Germans.
Yeah,
it was quite nice. It was quite nice. And we like a range. When it comes to food as well, we like to try a few little European dishes. And
yes, not adverse to trying different things.
But Preziosa overall had a great time. Really did.
And you can get some really good value cruises on there, so it's definitely worth considering.
Yeah, go on Preziosa again. I would. I liked it. Bernadette, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for joining us. Michael, Happy New Year to both. We did our first Christmas cruise on Ventura and loved it. Return to form for P&O, we thought. Queen Anne next. We had a fantastic cruise on Ventura.
Yeah,
we loved it.
Obviously, we were on Ventura in October, half term, so end of October, beginning of November. We thought it was great on board.
We did.
Yes, there are some little rusty elements to it that do need a bit of patching up on the outside, but overall, it was a great experience.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. I think that size ship for us is sort of perfect.
Yeah. Elements that I like, the entertainment team on board Ventura, much more visible.
Yeah.
I could speak to the entertainment manager probably if I wanted to. If you want to find the entertainment manager on Iona, bad luck, because she's basically elusive.
She's not that elusive.
She is. I wanted to speak to her a few times and she was nowhere to be seen.
But she presented more activities and more shows than we've seen previously on Iona in terms of the entertainment team. But
possibly. And the captain. You get a captain's welcome when you see the captain, get to interact with the captain, have a toast with the captain. Free drinks are handed round on a tray, not a voucher. So it is a voucher.
I know it's a voucher.
It's a voucher on Iona. So yeah, little bits of different on a smaller P&O ship.
But hopefully you had a great time, and hopefully you waved to us as we were passing you.
We did pass the ship.
We did pass the Christmas Ventura.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you had a fantastic time. Here we go, Linda. Which is your favourite cruise line?
Right, we've had this question quite a lot, and it is very, very difficult to answer that because we've done so much variety. If we'd probably done the same type of ship, say all large cruise lines, we probably could compare them,
Yeah.
all large mega ships. But we've done everything this year from a 8-person yacht to a Virgin Voyages adults only cruise to a Christmas cruise on Iona.
Yeah, it's been quite diverse. And even our cruise little portfolio is very diverse. So we couldn't easily compare one over the other. All we can say is they've all got positives and negatives.
Yeah. There's not one that we wouldn't go back on.
Yeah.
Is there?
No.
No.
I go back on them all.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't book that cabin on Aurora. Because that was
cabin.
the only thing that let Aurora down. But that's about that.
There is a video on it if you want to see.
Jules. So glad you had a great time. We were meant to be with you, but unfortunately had to cancel. Can't wait to hear how you enjoyed it. Would you recommend a Christmas cruise as a couple? That's a really good question.
The whole cruise was pretty similar to a normal cruise, really, if you're cruising as a couple. Christmas Day, for us, lacked a bit of atmosphere with our Christmas meal, only because, well, we were sat in the buffet, also known as the chef's table. No atmosphere, really. The table next to us didn't turn up. So that meant it was just me and Dom sat there, which on Christmas, we would have liked a little bit more atmosphere, more people around us, someone to chat to, because it didn't make it feel any more special.
No, it doesn't. And Christmas Day on a cruise is a very, very strange experience because the bingo's still on. The entertainment in the main theatre's still on.
They did a Christmas show. Christmas Eve.
That was Christmas Eve. You know, the schedule, the cruise schedule is pretty much the same as any other day, just with a few festive activities and events thrown in. So, you know, if it wasn't somebody telling you, oh, it's Christmas Day, you could actually, you know,
carry on as normal.
Carry on as normal. Yeah. So, you know, I think we sat out and we enjoyed a little bit of sunshine on Christmas Day while we were sailing. And it was nice.
It was nice. It was a nice day, but it was a bit unusual then.
It was.
For
us. But would we recommend it? Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to do any cooking. You don't have to do any cleaning. No. You don't have to do anything. It's brilliant.
No, the biggest thing for us is that obviously everyone has their own family Christmas routine, whether you eat dinner at lunchtime or at dinner time, or you have, I don't know, watch the King's Speech or do that. Obviously that is disrupted on a cruise. You don't get that. So it's just a different process altogether.
Yeah, and obviously Christmas dinner is set. You either have an early sit-in or a late sit-in. Early is 5:30, late is 8:30.
Yeah.
And yeah, some people, if you have Christmas lunch at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to have to adjust that schedule to go with the cruises.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had late sit-in, 8:30, and it was fine, wasn't it? We did have Christmas Day breakfast and Christmas Day lunch, though, to keep us going.
We did.
Kevin, bit to go on Iona, book to go on Iona in May. How would you rate it out of 10? Oh, that's a tricky question.
It all depends what you want from Iona. If you want a great value family cruise, really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
If you want a traditional cruise with few people and a more relaxed atmosphere, it probably wouldn't rate so good.
No, it's quite hard to compare and to rate it because it is what it is. You know, it's a family-centered. Well, it's a multi-generational centered. You want peace and quiet, you go to the clubhouse. You want to.
You definitely don't go to the clubhouse.
No, not the clubhouse. You go to the crow's nest. If you want to dance until 3 o'clock in the morning, you go to the clubhouse. If you want to swim in the pool with your children, you go to the Sky Dome. You know, it's got lots of different areas and each one is going to be more attractive to different people depending on what your interests are.
If you want lots of choice with dining and entertainment, lots of different venues, Iona's a winner for you.
Although the one criticism we do have, well, there's two actually, the lifts on Iona
always seem very, very busy.
Oh, it's
very busy.
We've never used the stairs more than we did on Iona, which is a good thing. We were on there for 2 weeks. I've definitely put on at least 2 stone. So the exercise was very helpful.
Yeah.
But we've never used the stairs more on any other cruise, and that's both going up and down because wait for a lift. You'd be like, yes, got one after 5 minutes. It'd open, and it'd be absolutely full. You couldn't get in it. So yeah, in the end we just stopped bothering and
But the ship was pretty.
It was full. But saying that, we very rarely struggled to find anywhere to sit or.
No, we always find somewhere to sit.
Yeah, I think Iona.
Excuse me, I've got tickling.
I think Iona handles the crowds very well, because that's twice we've been on there. Twice it's been full, and it's been fine.
Yeah.
And the other thing, because I did say there were two.
Hurry up!
Was the entertainment?
Yeah. In
the main theatre.
Yeah, all the entertainment is absolutely fantastic. If you've been on Iona once,
yes.
If you've been on Iona more than once, you're going to get the same shows again and again.
And I don't know, the last time we did a Christmas cruise, and even when we've done a New Year's cruise, they've sort of gone all out and got these amazing. The acts that we had were amazing. They were really, really good. The only criticism I have is
they were the third criticism of your only criticism.
My only criticism. We could have had a little bit more variety. Liz Jones, brilliant performer, brilliant. Her and her husband, fantastic. They wrote the national anthem for the Welsh Women's Football Club, brilliant. But they did 3 shows in the Headliners Theatre.
4 shows.
3.
1 in the clubhouse.
Oh yeah, 1 in the clubhouse. So 4 shows across the board. It just seemed a little bit lacking. It wasn't this sort of fresh, and everybody else did 2 shows, and even the Headliners cast shows, even though they were fantastic, we'd seen them all before. I think the only one we hadn't seen was Digital.
Yeah.
And the shows in the sky don't exactly. Still don't understand what that bird thing is about.
No, apparently they've changed the bird now. Because obviously Iona's got a brand new screen in the Sky Dome, so that is really good. Although most of the day it just plays quiz questions over and over and over. So I don't think they've got it used enough yet. No.
I've got to ease it in. Don't overdo it with the screen. Ken, is this the first time you've revisited a ship, and was the experience any different from the first time?
Yes, it is the first time we've ever been back on a cruise ship. And was it different? Well, it was Christmas, so last time we were on in February.
And it was a little bit different because we did Arvia and then we did Iona. So the 2 ships are very similar.
Yeah.
And going on Iona for the first time, we knew where everything was.
Yeah.
And then going on it for the second time, we still knew where everything was. So I suppose the only experience that was is that first cruise excitement. We were like,
very strange.
What's down here? Well, what's this venue like? Whereas it was kind of like
a few things had changed. Obviously, we said about the screen in the Sky Dome. Menus have been refreshed on P&O, so they were different. For example, new menu in the Epicurean, really nice. We enjoyed that.
We did, but they've gotten rid of the Marmite butter.
Now they've replaced it with chicken fat butter.
Chicken fat butter.
Yeah, different bread. You can see some little cutbacks now and again, because when you've been on a ship before, you do notice the cutbacks. For example, in the Epicurean, we had 6 pieces of bread. Now we had 3.
Yes, they've reduced the number of pieces of bread they've given you.
So you don't get 1 each. You get 1 each to share. Yeah. Sindhu was still very nice.
Beautiful.
Really nice.
3 courses for £22. We did all 3. It was lovely.
We saw both acts in the limelight. That was very good experience. Still great in there. No different than what I could tell.
No, we did experience both menus.
Yeah.
And thinking that we'd only ever had 1 menu before, and then we realised we have actually eaten both menus in the past.
Yeah, beautiful Yorkshire pudding.
Very similar. You have ham terrine on one, chicken terrine on the other. You have fillet of beef on one, and then fillet of beef with a Yorkshire pudding on the other. So it's very similar.
It keeps everyone happy.
Yeah, it's good food.
Yeah.
What else? Experience-wise, how was it different going on a brand new ship that we've never been on?
It's just that we
knew where we were going.
We knew where we were going. Yeah.
Where did we go first?
To the Crow's Nest.
To the Crow's Nest.
Yeah.
For a cheeky little drone.
And it was nice that other people had watched our content. That was the biggest change for us, that people came up to us and said, we've watched your Iona videos, which we just haven't had before.
No, that was a mind-blowing experience. We've never ever experienced that before.
No.
because we've never been on the same ship twice.
Mm-hmm.
Gina, hi from sunny Guernsey.
Hello.
Hello, and thank you for joining us.
Glad to see you made it back to Guernsey.
So Gina and her family, we actually sat next to them on Arvia for Christmas dinner.
Yes.
And for New Year's dinner. So 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And they were on this Christmas cruise on Iona as well. So it was lovely to see them again.
And the boys have grown up a little bit since last time, but still equally as well behaved.
Yeah, no, thank you. And so great to see you all. And hope you're all well. Hopefully Guernsey's a bit warmer. I'm sure it is.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Daz, Happy New Year. We're on Arvia in July. It's our first cruise on a larger ship. Do you prefer the larger ships or the smaller ones, such as Azura or Ventura? Oh, I think we answered this a couple of questions ago.
A couple of questions. I personally like the choice that you get with Iona and Arvia.
Yeah.
So you'll get things like Sixth Street Diner. You'll get things like Olive Grove that you wouldn't get on the other ships.
No, and they're good. They're really good.
But I really like the atmosphere and the feel of the smaller ships.
Yes. It feels like you're closer to the ocean on the smaller ships.
Yeah, yeah. So a bit of a mix, some positive, some negative, like we said about everything.
Yeah, but Iona, Arvia, they've got so much choice.
Yeah.
So much choice to do things that.
So we can't wait to see you up on those high wires, Daz, on top of Arvia, ringing that bell on the plank that you when you walk the plank.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it.
Not again.
Not again. Oh, it's terrifying. The John Boy, great to see you guys on Iona over Christmas. I felt like I was mixing the kids.
Well, thank you very much. That is very kind of you to stay.
No, it was really nice. It was lovely to speak to you and to everybody who came and said hello.
I wish we felt like celebs. You would have charged for a photo.
All aboard Cruise and Travel. Hi guys, here's wishing you brilliant 2026.
Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much. Linda, love P&O for me. Been on Royal Anthem of the Seas, but went back to P&O. It's like going home. Yeah, people do love the familiarity that P&O brings.
And we do say P&O is just easy, isn't it? It is easy to get on board. Things are in pounds. You understand every drink. There's no tips. The meals are more catered to the British. So yeah, it does feel quite homely, especially to a British person. Interestingly, there's quite a few Spanish people on board Iona.
Yeah, there's like a big Spanish family.
Never found out why that was.
No.
So I don't know if they've started marketing to Spain or what, but who knows?
Yeah. No, P&O. We've always had a good P&O cruise.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Inevitably something goes wrong every now and again. But overall, there's nothing there that would stop us sailing with P&O.
No.
Nick, thanks for your advice. We're on cruise number 6. What number are you on? Are you able to keep count? What is the longest cruise you would consider? Would a world cruise be too long? Absolutely not. We saw Aurora yesterday in Southampton, just setting off for
75 nights.
75 night world little mini
Safe American adventure. So that's very nice, isn't it? Right. So let's go through these questions, because what number cruise are we on?
28,
27. That Iona was our 27th cruise.
Next one's 28.
So yeah, so we do keep count because we have got a list. The current list, excluding Iona, is on our Instagram page. So if you head over to Instagram, you will be able to see it. It's great. Actually, if you wouldn't mind clicking follow us on Instagram, we would very much appreciate that, because we would like some more followers on Instagram, in all honesty. But what is the largest cruise you would consider? Oh, longest cruise, sorry. Well, the longest we've done.
Viva, I'll go live on that.
Villa
V.
The longest cruise we've done so far is 16 nights. And we would do a world cruise.
Oh, easy.
We would definitely do one world cruise. So yeah, no cruise would be too long, I don't think. But I think we would definitely prefer to ship hop rather than do it all on one cruise if we had the choice.
And if we were going to do, 14 drinks, 14 nights on
Drink.
I know 14 years more than 14 drinks. 14 nights with a drinks package is hard going to, get your money out. I think that's our sort of peak limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have drinks fatigue by about day 10.
But I'm food fatigued by day 10 as well.
I didn't stop you.
No, I got to eat. But yeah, we we'd get on and stay on, or get on and just ship hop from one cruise to another.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty impressive. It wouldn't, I suppose, wouldn't phase us at all.
not at all.
Jenny, what is sunbathing weather in the Canaries? Was it sunbathing weather in the Canaries, and how was the crossing the Bay of Biscay? Coming back on the bay, no problems at all.
I haven't got a clue we're even on there.
No. On the way there, though, was rocky.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of movement, nothing too severe, but you could definitely feel a bit of side to side. Sunbathing weather, some days it was sunbathing weather, other days it wasn't.
It's hit and mix this time of the year in the Canaries. Some days, if the wind's down, there's no cloud, the sun's out, it's hot. As soon as a bit of wind comes or a bit of cloud, the temperature does drop because it's December.
Saying that, most days we had our shorts on, we had t-shirts on, and that's all we needed in the day. It did drop a little bit cooler at night. So yeah, you could definitely get out and about and enjoy. Sunbathing, probably our best day would have been Gran Canaria, our hottest day.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been the best day. So yeah, a bit hit and miss.
We got a tiny bit of a tan.
Yeah, a little bit of colour. But we didn't really do a lot of sunbathing ourselves. A couple of hours here and there.
We were off, out and about. It's a very busy cruise. Very busy.
As they always tend to.
We were like, we're going to relax. We're not going to do anything excessive. We're just going to enjoy the 2 weeks of being looked after and pampered. And then it was like, right, let's do this.
What should we do now? Yeah.
Let's go over there and do that.
Yeah.
So if you've been following along on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see all of our hard work.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Richard, doing the fjords next year on Arvia. Is the embarking, disembarking a problem in ports? No.
Depends on the port is my answer.
Go on then.
So obviously, in ports that can have two gangways, which Arvia and Iona do tend to have, then they can get you on and off quite easily. If they get down to one gangway, or security is a problem, perhaps they've only got one or two security belts, then that will definitely slow you down.
Yeah, so sometimes a lot of the embarking and disembarking issues tend to be with the security at the port end, because they just sometimes get overwhelmed. However, on this cruise, it was so well organized. We didn't have to wait long to get off the ship or on the ship. We didn't have to wait at all. It was brilliant.
Really quickly. But all the Canary ports are set up for that.
The only transfers.
Yeah.
If you've got to get a transfer bus from the ship out of the port,
that does cause a queue.
First thing in the morning, when everybody is wanting to get off and explore, you will unfortunately, have to wait, because there's not enough coaches to carry 5,000 people into the centre of
wherever you're going.
La Rosario. Did we have a bus then?
No, we didn't. That was Fuerteventura. We had a bus in
Arrecife. Yeah, the bus is in Arrecife. Lanzarote, because we docked. AIDA, one of the German cruise lines, had docked in the prime spot right in the port, and we were all the way at the other end, so we had to be bussed.
Yeah.
But overall, not a problem. Any plans for a Caribbean cruise in 2026?
We keep trying.
Trying.
And look, we nearly booked this Christmas on Arvia instead of Iona, and we probably would be sitting in an airport in Barbados right now,
waiting to come
home, and having to phone work to say, sorry, we're not there tomorrow. Because the timings and dates we have, it gives us very little flexibility either side, which makes going on a Caribbean cruise difficult. It's not for want of trying.
No, it's just time. It's just time. Karen, what's your favourite cruise ship and why?
Like we said, we don't really have a favourite cruise ship, but favourite cruise that we ever went on was to Greenland. So that makes Island Princess special to us, just because it was such a fantastic cruise, a fantastic itinerary.
Fantastic people.
We met some lovely people on there. We met some local people in Greenland. Unbelievable, completely different place. Wildlife on that cruise was spectacular. Whales swimming around the ship and things. Icebergs just
sipping by. It was lovely.
Passing by. So yeah, great cruise. So memorable cruise, we'll go with Island Princess.
Nobody's asked me about my t-shirt.
Oh, does anybody want to ask Dom about his t-shirt? We'll see if it comes in the comments. Somebody might be interested. They might not.
I agree that buffet coffee is awful on a cruise ship. Yeah, it doesn't matter what cruise line you're on.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say for like Regent or Silver Sea, of
Yes.
course, but yeah, it's weak and just. We struggled for a drink in the atrium. It felt a little light.
I think that's quite right. We sat in the atrium a couple of times and did have to really try and flag somebody over.
Yeah, but I think we only sat in there twice.
Yeah,
once for coffee and once for that
English
sparkling
not quite
wine.
often. We sat in there to watch the busker.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah.
She was very, very good. Steve, great meeting you guys. Seeing you. Oh, it's coming. Going on Britannia in July. We've never been on Britannia.
No, that is the P&O ship we haven't done yet. So yeah, we'd like to do that.
Any advice for getting good deals for single cruisers?
I would try and look for a specialist agent. Our advice is probably to have a chat with Lizzie Lou, and that is through Passion for Cruises. We've got no affiliation with them at all, but the people who we have spoken to on ships who've cruised with Passion for Cruises have always had good things to say about them.
Yeah, they rate them very, very highly, and definitely worth something having a look at.
On some of their cruises, they will have a host on board, which is great. So it does mean even though you're on as a solo, there's somebody there who you can talk to and help support you, arrange meetups. And other than that, they do look for specialist solo deals. So have a look at them.
How does Iona compare to Sky Princess? We love Princess, but haven't tried P&O yet.
Iona is a little bit bigger than Sky and Princess, and probably a little bit more. Not more, probably less fancy in decor.
Less. Well, I wouldn't say less relaxed. The Sky Princess feels a little bit more premium.
Yeah, that atrium area in Sky Princess with all the gold and the good international cafe, good spirits, all that is lovely.
It is lovely.
It's a bit more open, a bit more plain on Iona.
Yeah, but it's still lovely. It's beautiful.
Still lovely.
But Princess just feels a bit more premium.
Dining options, pretty similar. Both have got quite good dining options. We probably prefer Sabatini's over Olive Grove for something Mediterranean Italian. Would you say? But I don't know.
I keep forgetting. What's the grill, the steakhouse called again? Butcher's Cut. It's MSC. We've got so many. Just get all merges into one. Sky is not the Olive. Crown Grill is superb. The food in there is amazing. But even though we love P&O specialities, we love them because they are really good quality for the price, the value.
Excellent value for money.
P&O is excellent value for money.
Yeah.
You cannot, it is really good value. Princess, you pay more.
Yeah. Anyway, the one thing that you would miss is the medallion. I think the medallion is a game changer, completely changes everything, the way you cruise. We love the medallion.
We do.
So that is, you're back on a cruise card for Iona.
You just get your phone, order a drink, and it'll come to you.
Yeah.
Well, on Sky.
Yeah.
We have been on Arvia last June and going to the Canaries in November on Iona. Are the layouts the same? Yeah.
Pretty much. Little differences. For example, you don't have the Olive Grove and Sixth Street Diner opposite each other.
No.
They are actually main restaurants on Iona. And Green & Co., the vegan restaurant on Arvia, is gone. There isn't. And that is actually the Olive Grove.
Yeah, on Iona.
Other than that, you've got the extra additions on the top deck, which is the
swim up bar
and the
high
ropes course.
And but not on Iona. Iona's just got sports court.
Yeah.
And there's no swim up bar. There's like a little children's splash pool.
Yeah.
Which is used.
Yeah.
And it's warm.
And that's about it, really. Everything else is pretty much the same.
Yeah, but it's nice.
I would have said there's no screen, but there is a screen.
There is a screen on Iona. And Iona, a lot of people say, is a bit more clinical because in the main atrium, it's very much marble and silver. Whereas on Arvia, it's gold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I prefer Arvia's gold, warmer.
It's warmer.
The only other big difference, I don't know how we forgot that, is one has a sky dome with a roof that opens. Arvia does. Iona is a closed dome.
Yeah. But they're going to Canaries in November on Iona.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but it's pretty much identical. Beachcomber's our favourite spot. Sunbathing. Here we go. Sharon, love watching you both come off Azura on Boxing Day. Arvia in April now to the fjords.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh, Azura on Boxing Day. Oh no, it wasn't. It was MS. It was Morella who were disembarking on that day. In Gran Canaria,
yeah, we did see Azura though.
Yeah, we did
in Madeira.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
but that would
have been post that.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, good. God, we well, I like Azura. I like Ventura. I got no.
And enjoy the fjords.
Yes, lovely time. Sorry to hear that Ventures. I went on Ventura on its maiden season in 2008 and got married by the captain. Oh, how lovely, Linda!
Don't worry, Linda.
Sharing that.
Ventura is going in for a refit. I think February, so hopefully she'll come back out looking sparkly and new.
We booked an ocean view cabin on Aurora. And we were given a cabin with a window looking out onto the aft pool deck.
Yeah,
above Carmen's that was constantly being used.
That was constantly being used. So it was a very noisy cabin. There wasn't much of a sea view, and everybody else could see into our cabin.
Yeah, the full video is on YouTube with but I'd never booked that cabin. I wouldn't recommend anybody booking any of those cabins. Just from personal experience, but the whole ship is lovely.
Very interesting story about that is they got rid of the kids club to put those cabins in, and now they've announced that Aurora can have children back on again. So,
do you have any tips for booking Christmas dinner and New Year's dinner on Iona? We've booked for 2027 in 3 months. Pretty much 3 months before your cruise, you will get an email asking you for your dining preference for both Christmas Day and New Year's Day. You can book an early or a late sitting, 5:30 or 8:30, and they'll ask you whether or not you'd like a table for 2, 4, 6, and so on. But that isn't guaranteed. They are
only
just
a request.
It's just a request, and pretty much you've got to you take what you can. You take what you get. You can't actually go in and ask, and if you're persistent, they might sort of move you around and put you in a different venue or at a different time. But the 5:30 sit-in is the busiest.
It's the busiest, yeah. So if you want your request in, get it in as soon as you can, as soon as that email arrives.
Yeah. But in terms of tips, it's all down to P&O.
It's all, yeah. There's no way of getting around it, unfortunately.
We did the 15 nights Baltics on Britannia. Would highly recommend it. It was fantastic. And we asked what happened on New Year's Eve in the Sky Dome. Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes, also counting down to the next half term. So basically, our New Year's Eve party in the Sky Dome was cancelled.
Well, no, it was all going well, but they did the countdown.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, one particular person decided to jump on stage. No security there, so somebody had to come and remove her. A member of staff had to come and remove her off stage. Then that same person decided to jump in the pool. So bearing in mind that this incident had already happened, she then jumped in the pool. Again, no security, just somebody trying to coax her out. Now, there were senior members of crew all the way around the Sky Dome. Yeah. Nobody actually wanted to do anything about it, it seemed, though, did it?
No, pretty much they kept jumping in, being told to get out.
You haven't said who they are yet.
Who?
There was a whole family there.
Yeah, there was one particular family that caused these issues, and they were basically
as soon as they got one person out, another of the member of the family very much enjoyed the attention and jumped in. And then another member of the family jumped in, and then the original person jumped back in. So bearing that in mind, instead of getting some security there to stop people jumping in, they said, we're cancelling the whole night.
Yeah. They could have covered the pool over. They could have drained the pool. It's New Year's Eve. You know, what would they think? You know, anyway, they left it down to the poor entertainment host that was hosting the event in the Sky Dome. And honestly, we felt so bad for him because you could see he was visibly upset by having to announce that this Sky Dome party was now cancelled and over.
Yeah, it was a real shame for him because he had to announce it. I know, obviously, people would say that's part of his job, but there were senior people there in that room, and it was left down to him to announce we're cancelling the New Year's Eve in the Sky Dome.
Yeah, and obviously people were not happy.
No, people were definitely not happy, unfortunately. The New Year's Eve carried on around the rest of the ship with no hiccups as far as I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was what happened.
Sorry to hear about your not so great chef's table in the buffet. Do they still do the behind the scene tour when doing the chef's table?
No behind the scenes tour. It is basically like the same experience you get in the main dining room, slightly different menu.
So essentially, you're sat in the buffet with a tablecloth.
Yeah, that is chef's table.
It's just to try and manage the amount of people and that's on a standard formal night as well, isn't it?
And I'm glad you really enjoyed the cameo. We really enjoyed doing it for you.
Busy cruise.
Now, if you do want to do a behind the scenes tour, let me just say that is a separate thing you can book now. It is £75 per person when we were on Iona.
We didn't do it.
You do get a lanyard. The reason why we didn't do it is because you're not allowed to film when you do it.
So, and it was 8:15 in the morning.
It was very early.
It was too early for us. But yeah, that is available. Question on Ambassador Ambition formal nights. How formal do you need to be? We tend to prefer a nice shirt and a tie to a full DJ.
Most people, in all honesty, will either wear a black tie or a full suit.
Yeah.
Rather than they will wear a jacket.
But I'd say you'll be absolutely fine with a jacket and a tie.
Yes. It just says nice shirt and tie.
Yeah, nice shirt and tie. Well, and a jacket.
You'd need a jacket.
You've got to have a jacket. You couldn't. But that would be fine for dining.
But things with men or the thing to walk in, quite often you wear a jacket, you'll take it off, put it on the back of your chair. But as long as you've got that jacket, it's there.
Martin, my wife and I went on Aurora last year around Norway after watching your videos. We've got Iona this year around Northern Europe and Arvia next year around the Caribbean.
Lovely things lined up there. Very nice. Enjoy them all.
Donna, I've booked Ventura in July, Spain, Portugal, and Canary Islands. Have you done this cruise before? We have. Well,
that's the one. Well,
we haven't done it on Ventura.
Not on Ventura, but that's the itinerary we basically just did on Iona, and then we sailed on Ventura in October. So I put them together and pretty much.
Martin has just said, we now cruise people.
It gets you. Once you go on and then you think, oh, why haven't I done this before?
Ken, I know you've sailed twice recently on P&O and on Ventura. Yes. When you were on Ventura just before Christmas and found the MDR food excellent, much better than Cunard. What was your experience? I kept saying it on Iona. I kept saying it on Ventura. The new updated menus on P&O are really good, even down to the presentation on the plate. Really good.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a couple of dishes that are a little bit, but overall, it's done a really, really great job.
What I will say is with P&O, the portion sizes tended to be better as well than on Cunard. On P&O, we never asked for an extra dish for the table.
Ever.
And on Cunard, we quite often did ask. So we ordered 3 main courses sometimes because the portions were just so small.
Yeah. So, so in terms of that, food quality on both was really good.
Beautiful quality.
Really impressed with the new menus. Would I say they're better than Cunard? I suppose the Cunard menus are a little bit fancy.
A little bit more fancy.
And if you think about it, on Cunard, you would always have exactly the same starter. You'd have the Caesar salad.
Yeah, where I didn't have that. There was always something different on Ventura. So, we would probably say better.
A bit more variety as well.
Yeah, unusually.
Did Iona present Deck the Halls in the theatre by the headliners? I'm not a big fan of musical theatre, but I thought it was excellent on Ventura. Yes, they did. Deck the Halls is P&O's Christmas show. If you've never seen it, it is only performed over the festive period. And it's just a little medley of all these different Christmas songs, and it's performed by the headliners.
Yeah, I think they roll it out on all P&O ships, maybe even all Cunard ships. It was good. It was good. Nice festive treat on Christmas Eve.
Have you been on Britannia before? No, never have, but we are definitely looking at itineraries because it's something we'd love to do.
Yes.
In my opinion, after being on Iona at Christmas, MSC is the better lift system. Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
You just press your deck and it go to elevator F.
Who else did we go on? Who did that? Oh, Virgin do a similar type of situation. Is it Virgin?
No.
Who else does it?
It's the Sun and Star.
Oh, Sun and Star Princess do, yeah.
The entertainment felt, yes, it did. And I just kept thinking to myself, so the entertainment felt very X Factor BGT heavy. Nothing new or exciting. It's our first time on Iona, and I don't think we'll be having, and I think we'll be having a little break from it for a bit. Time for a change. Totally agree with you.
Yeah, because Liz Jones was from The Voice. And then all the other performers were from
Vinnie McKee,
Britain's Got Talent Golden Buzzer.
Then
Magical Bones, Britain's Got Talent Magical Buzzer.
Lifford Shillingford,
Britain's Got Talent
winner. It was very much a BGT
Buzzer, yeah. Heavy entertainment. So that and the headliners, we didn't have. We did actually. I must point out that in the limelight we had also Matt Temmey
and Ricky Rojas,
who was X Factor. Ricky Rojas was the only person who was a West End performer.
Yeah,
and then we did have two guest comedians on board.
We did. So yeah,
who we'd seen before. And
there did we have a boy group on?
No, we didn't have a boy group.
We had a girl group on. Who was on before?
Oh, the Voxons. Yes, they were also appearing on quite a few P&L ships. Very good then.
Pulse weren't just confined to the clubhouse. They were actually performing in venues around the ship, weren't they? Like the Sky Dome for shows. Eileen, I'm late to join you, so apologies if
no problem at all.
No problem, but if you go on any ship to any destination, what would it be? Oh, easy. Most probably Antarctica.
Yeah, we'd love to do an expedition ship to Antarctica. So I don't know particularly the brand, but anyone would do. Get us down. We'd love to just land on Antarctica, walk on and see the penguins, maybe.
Yes, that'd be an incredible experience. We've still got a few little questions. I am conscious of time.
Oh yes, okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, it's lovely to be here.
Going, yeah.
We're busy chatting.
Nick Webb, has Sindhu now changed your set menu? No, but you can have 3 courses: a starter, a main, and a dessert for £22
on Iona.
On Iona,
yeah,
and on Ventura it's 3 courses for £21, which we did notice.
Yes,
and it's a different menu.
Different menus. So depending on what ship you are, you get various menus, various prices. Another difference, you may not know this, is that not Sindhu, is that on Iona and Arvia, if you want room service, you pay a surcharge of £2.50 delivery. It's free on all the other ships.
Yeah. So you've got a little delivery charge on Iona and Arvia, but free on all the other ships. I suppose they have to walk further because it's bigger. Susan, just want to say hi. Thank you for joining us. Anastasia, hello. Any tips for a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old children? Do we have to book clubs?
You have to sign into the scene.
Yeah.
For the 14-year-old, which is the teenagers. For the 12-year-old, I think you will still have to go to the children's clubs at that point, which you do need to go and book at the first day.
Well, yeah, because it's so busy.
It gets very busy.
You can pre-book now on P&O, but they will charge you for pre-booking before your cruise.
Yes.
So it's something to consider because Christmas cruise in particular was very busy.
What I would say is join the Facebook group if there is one for your cruise. Pop a little message on there, find out who's got people of the same age, and get them to perhaps have a chat to each other, because that seemed to work really well on our cruise. There was a lot of people who had met previously online in different groups. Can I just say, if you do want any further updates from us, make sure you are hitting our subscribe button on YouTube so you get to see all our videos. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, because again, over this cruise we've had another 1,000 people, another 1,000 of you. Thank you so much. Join us on Facebook. So that is amazing, absolutely amazing. So make sure you do that. And if you do want behind the scenes content from us, we've been filming videos every single day of our cruise, as well as while we're at home, a little bit of behind the scenes there. You can also join our Patreon, and that does go to support us making more content like this.
Absolutely. So we bought a new DJI, didn't we?
We bought a new DJI. We're paying a subscription to stream this live.
It's not cheap, this subscription for this. But anyway, never mind. We digress. We've answered that, but thank you for your question, Jenny. Yeah, but one particular family were just jumping in the pool, refusing to get out, and the party had to be closed and stopped. But great tip, Paula said, about the star button in the lifts. I know we even had a member of crew repost the video to say, I've been working on this ship for 6 months and I didn't know this. little star button on the lifts on Iona and Arvia. You press that when you're in port, and it'll take you straight to the deck with the gangway.
And how do you know you're on that deck? Because then the lift will give you an announcement to say, please exit here for the gangway.
Oh, yeah, sisters have come through. Where did Dom?
He's having his moment. Tell us about this, Dom.
So on Iona, there was Trek the Deck, which is a little fundraiser campaign that P&O do for the Teenage Cancer Trust. So we donated a little bit of money. They give us this T-shirt, and then we walk the deck.
So every single cruise, weather depending, they will do this charity event, Trek the Deck. For a minimum donation of £10, you are free to donate much more if you want to.
Yeah.
You get the T-shirt, and you also get a certificate. You are asked to do 5 laps of deck 8, so that's the lower deck on Iona and Arvia. I'm not sure what decks they do on other ships. Perhaps you can tell us. And in total on our cruise, we had £1,488 raised. So I think that is really well done to everyone who got there, because it was very well attended.
It was very wet.
It was wet. It was windy. It wasn't a nice day at all, but we still did it. So.
And I don't think it's £20, £10 per person. I think there's a recommended.
It's recommended £10,
so
minimum £10.
Don't hold us against. What's your opinion on Morella cruises? Love them.
Love Morella. Had some really great experience. I think their entertainment is great.
Love them.
Obviously, the entertainment team on Morella probably do 6 nights out of 7. So you get a brand new theatre show 6 nights out of 7, which is very different to P&O. So if you're on a 14-night cruise, you'd probably end up with 12 completely different shows. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Lots of different things. Smaller ships, all inclusive, flights included, transfers included, tips included. It just makes things so easy.
It does. So easy. But yeah, no, and in terms of similarities, I'd say it's a British cruise line, so you're going to find all of those similarities from P&O, but your drinks are included, so they too tend to be a bit more pricier, but it is all-inclusive cruise.
Yeah.
The Law Greens, we've just booked a cruise for 2027 out of Galveston, Texas. Have you ever sailed out of Galveston before? No, we have not.
Ooh.
We're going on MSC Seascape.
No, Texas is one we would really like to do. I know they do. Galveston is becoming more and more popular. I know that Carnival also sail out to Galveston now. But it'd be nice to see what you think of that. Maybe we'll even come and join you.
Yeah, quite possibly. And thank you still being with us.
Yeah, it's great. I would love to do it. MSC Seascape as well is a class of ship that we haven't done either, so we'd like to try that.
Steve, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for coming.
Steve.
Luke, thank you for answering our questions. Really sorry what happened to both for the rest of the guests. Yeah, it was a bit it was a bit disappointed. There were a lot of unhappy people. But as these things do happen, we just carried on and enjoyed the rest of our night.
We don't work for P&O. We can't. We had quite a few people come to us saying, "Can you sort this out? Can you do anything about it?" No, we can't. I'm very sorry. We could not do anything about it at the night. We could not take over the microphone and start DJing at the disco. But we carried on elsewhere on the ship.
Alina, if you book Epicurean for Christmas dinner, is it the same menu as the main dining room for Christmas, or is there a different menu, still Christmas dinner? So I'm sure for Christmas dinner,
it was a different menu.
Yeah,
it's Epicurean menu though, not Christmas dinner. But it is more pricey, and it does compare with wine.
Yes, but on our cruise, it wasn't Christmas Day.
Oh,
it was Boxing Day.
But Epicurean was open on Christmas Day for not Christmas dinner though.
No.
Just a normal Epicurean menu then.
It was open normal Epicurean, but on Boxing Day it was this festive one that was £65 per person, and then for each course you'd have a pairing wine, which we did when we did it for Valentine's Day, and it was lovely.
Your only other options on Christmas Day were the keys. Anyone else?
No, Cindy was used as a main dining room.
Cindy was a main dining room.
Keel and Cow
was a main dining room.
But they didn't section it all off, so you could still go to the Keel and Cow.
Oh, well, there were people on Christmas dinner in Keel and Cow.
Yeah, because they didn't section it all off for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
But they were the only 2 venues.
So not much choice at all.
Not much choice for Christmas Day. Did you notice the fish on the wall in the buffet swim forward?
We did, yeah. That's another good tip. We should have recorded a video about that. Too many people in the buffet to do a video, and they play their music so loud.
They do. Andrew, hi Tom and Dom, hi, thanks for joining us. Jenny, Caribbean or Canaries for Christmas? Oh, we're trying to choose.
If we could choose, we'd go Caribbean because because we've done Canaries for Christmas twice, so I think it would be Caribbean.
But in terms of ease and convenience, we've had all of today at home. We got home yesterday. There was no flying, no jet lag. No jet lag. It is much nicer.
Take as much luggage as we wanted.
Yes. I don't know how we would have managed. Well, I suppose we wouldn't have had all those jumpers.
No.
Steve, are you considering doing a solar eclipse cruise?
They're very popular, Steve. We would love to do it. They are a little bit pricey, and a lot of them booked up very quickly. But the answer is yes, we would love to do one. There's quite a few that are doing it, whether that's Iceland or down to Spain. There's quite a few popular ones out there.
Glass House. You could also eat
at Glass House,
which we did, and it was the first time we've actually enjoyed dining in the Glass House. Not on Christmas Day, of course, but yeah, we had a fantastic meal. I had a beef trio, but enough about that.
Right then. So once again, just a quick reminder, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. If you're on Facebook, again, click the like button. Make sure you are following us. Subscribe on YouTube. If you do want exclusive behind the scenes content, we are available on Patreon. Anything other messages?
No, thank you ever so much for all of your support in 2025. Hopefully it will continue into 2026.
Yeah, don't abandon us now.
Hopefully, it'll continue in 2026. We really appreciate all of your support. And thank you for joining us on this cold, wintry Sunday.
And please come and join us again for our next live. I think our next live will probably be either in probably a month's time.
So if we go on for, yes, it'll be early February. Yeah, it will be exactly a month.
Exactly a month today. And we'll be revealing our next cruise, location and destination as well. So thank you very, very much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And
bye-bye. Enjoy yours.